Man, oh man, oh man. This is this is literally breaking news, bro. This is, bro. Yo, what's up, swag? And you already know what time it is, man. It's your boy Keon Lord, aka KL Swag. Back here with a video, man. Look, man, look, man, look, man. This is D Hobbs, bro. DeAndre Hopkins, bro. He's saying that he probably might have to retire, bro, because he do not want to take the vaccine, bro. Not gonna lie. I don't blame him, bro. Don't blame him, bro. That's all I'm gonna say about it. Don't want to get all into that. But yeah, man. Don't blame him, bro. But anyways, man, let's just get into the reaction, because this is crazy, bro. Damn, D Hobbs.
Okay, this is insane because obviously this is a subject matter that people feel strongly about, and I'm sure each and every person has their own opinion on vaccinations and whether you should get vaccinated or not. And I'm just going to warn you guys that I'm really going to throw that aside.
Damn.
I personally am vaccinated. What you want to do is up to you. I'm not here to influence you in one way or another. We're all different people that have different opinions, and we all have one thing in common, and that's that we all love football. But this upcoming information is so extreme. Maybe it was a bit of a knee-jerk reaction, but it's still something we have to report on. So before we get to the content, I wanted to let you guys know we're giving away a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox Series X in a little bit over a week to a subscriber that turns on our notifications on this channel. We're almost at 400,000 subscribers, guys, and if you don't want to Mic check 1 2 1 2. What's going on, everybody? So this morning there was a bit of a very bold memo and a very aggressive memo that the NFL sent to every single club in the NFL in regards to their vaccination policy. So this is according to Tom Pelissero, saying that the NFL just informed clubs that if a game cannot be rescheduled during the 18-week season in 2021 due to a COVID outbreak amongst unvaccinated players, the team with the outbreak will forfeit and be credited with a loss for playoff seeding. So this is crazy. These implications are not anything like the way the NFL was doing things last year. Last year, you would see games rescheduled to a different day of the week. You'd see substitutions come in and players would quarantine. The NFL is not having it this year.
That's crazy.
If you do happen to have an outbreak within your club, that's your problem. That's your responsibility. And as a result, you are going to lose a game. And the reason why I think that's kind of interesting is, we did have a brief Pax Romana, I guess if you want to call it, a brief period of prosperity when, I don't know about you guys, personally, once I got vaccinated and saw that the COVID numbers were going down, I started feeling a little bit more comfortable. I think about 2 months ago, California removed the mask mandates. My gym started opening up. I started looking less like a fat sack of crap. It was great. I was very, very happy. But it seems like with this Delta variant thing coming out, things are a little bit more ambiguous once again. Now, here's more from today's memo, according to Tom Pelissero. So let's show you the official memo from the NFL. So according to this memorandum, this will summarize key operating principles relating to addressing the continuing COVID-19 threat for the 2021 season. We will review these principles related to matters on the 32 club call this evening. These principles are based on last season's experience and follow discussions that we have had with a number of league committees, medical experts, outside advisors, and many of you. As we learned last year, we can play a full season if we maintain a firm commitment to adhering to our health and safety protocols and to making needed adjustments in response to changing conditions. These operating principles are designed to allow us to play a full season in a safe and responsible way and address possible competitive or financial issues fairly. While there is no question that...
Bro, it seems like that the NFL or whatever like that really wants, all the players to get vaccinated, bro. And a lot of players don't believe in that, bro. Just how it is.
That health conditions have improved from last year, we cannot be complacent or simply assume that we will be able to play without interruption, either due to COVID outbreaks among our clubs or outbreaks that occur within the larger community. These principles are intended to help inform decisions, recognizing that, as in 2020, we will need to remain flexible and adapt to possibly changing conditions. These medical principles are that we will maintain our focus on health and safety, with the well-being of everyone associated with our game remaining our highest priority. The second one being that nearly all clubs have vaccinated 100% of their Tier 1 and Tier 2 staffs. Clubs have put appropriate protocols in place for the relatively few staff who have not been vaccinated, consistent with the guidance given last April. As of today, more than 75% of players are in the process of getting vaccinated, and more than half the clubs have vaccination rates greater than 80% of their players. Now, this memo also addresses the Delta variant, saying that we know that vaccines are safe and effective and are the best step anyone can take to be safe from the coronavirus. The vaccines continue to provide strong immunity against variants of the coronavirus, including the Delta variant. Even with recent increases, new cases remain far below the peak levels of earlier this year. Both the CDC and major hospital systems throughout the country have reported that 97% or more of the new cases have virtually all hospitalizations are seen in unvaccinated individuals. While there have been quote-unquote breakthrough infections, cases where a vaccinated individual has been infected, those cases tend to be mild and people recover from the infection relatively quickly. Now, this is where things
Damn, he was reading a whole damn essay. We're not in school. Do enough of that. Damn. He was in damn reading class. I understand he was reading it, but damn. It was a damn essay, bro.
Print, you see that if a vaccinated person tests positive and is asymptomatic, he or she will be isolated and contact tracing will promptly occur.
Wow.
The positive individual will be permitted to return to duty after 2 negative tests at least 24 hours apart and will thereafter be tested every 2 weeks as directed by medical staffs. Vaccinated individuals will not be subject to quarantine as a result of
Stream the
This is crazy,
2020
bro.
Olympic Games on NBC Universal with YouTube TV.
This is crazy.
Want to collaborate with ease? Enjoy presentations with Canva.
Crazy.
of close contact with an infected person. If an unvaccinated person tests positive, the protocols from 2020 will remain in effect. The person will be isolated for a period of 10 days and will then be permitted to return to duty if asymptomatic. Unvaccinated individuals will continue to be subject to a 5-day quarantine period if they have had close contact with an infected individual. People who have had
Terrible,
previous
man. That's
COVID
crazy.
infection will be considered fully vaccinated 14 days after they have had at least one dose of an approved vaccine. And here we go. This is like the whole enchilada that is causing DeAndre Hopkins to ponder retirement and, well, a bunch of players just getting really upset. So check this out. Every club is obligated under the Constitution and bylaws to have its team ready to play at the scheduled time and place. A failure to do so is deemed conduct detrimental. There is no right to postpone a game. Postponements will only occur if required by government authorities, medical experts, or at the commissioner's discretion. In light of the substantial roster flexibility in place for the 2021 season, absent medical considerations or government directives, games will not be postponed or rescheduled simply to avoid roster issues caused by injury or illness affecting multiple players, even within a position group.
Crazy.
If the game is canceled or postponed because a club cannot play due to a COVID spike among or resulting from its non-vaccinated player/staff, then the burden of the cancellation or delay will fall on the club experiencing the COVID infection.
Bro, so that means, bro, the Patriots can literally, bro, have somebody that gets COVID, bro, and if the NFL finds out about it, bro, you know, because they are, bro, we can lose, bro. That means we won't go to the playoffs. Damn. And we'll keep getting, teams can get losses just because of that. That's crazy.
We will seek to minimize the burden on the opposing club or clubs. If a club cannot play due to COVID and vaccinated individuals, we will attempt to minimize the competitive and economic burden on both participating teams. Whether to reschedule a postponed game will be dependent on health and safety reasons at the recommendation of medical experts, as well as considerations of stadium availability, schedule integrity, fan convenience, and other appropriate matters. If a game cannot be rescheduled within the current 18-week schedule and is canceled due to a COVID outbreak amongst non-vaccinated players on one of the competing teams, the club with the outbreak will forfeit the contest and will be deemed to have played 16 games for the purposes of draft, waiver priority, etc. For the purposes of playoff seeding. The forfeiting team will be credited with a loss and the other team will be credited with a win.
Damn!
My understanding, there will be situations where the NFL will come out and say, hey, this game needs to be rescheduled.
Teams about to get lucky, bro.
Rescheduled. And if there's a situation where the game cannot be rescheduled, what will happen is the team responsible for not being able to play will be the team that forfeits the game. So this sounds like if all else fails, this is the worst case scenario. If the logistics just simply don't work out, then that team will end up forfeiting. And that's where we get to what is very, very interesting, because Jalen Ramsey and a lot of NFL players had a say about this. First of all, we all know Cole Beasley's stance on vaccinations. He really doesn't want to get vaccinated, and that's his decision. It seems like the NFL is really squeezing its players, at least that's what the players are thinking, to get this vaccination.
Yeah.
Pilasaro says, so to recap, if an outbreak of unvaccinated NFL players causes a game to be canceled, infected team forfeits, takes a loss for playoff seeding, faces financial penalties and possible additional sanctions if protocols are violated. Players on both teams could not get paid as well. I'm gonna leave the whole manifesto for you guys
serious,
in the description down below because it was super long. I only read like half of it and it took up like 6 minutes of this video, in my opinion. Ramsey was really funny in his trademark way in response to this whole situation, saying, I know 2 people right now who got the vaccine but are COVID positive. I'm just saying I wouldn't look at a teammate as bad if he doesn't get the vaccination. No pressure from me. Some of y'all clearly didn't get what I'm saying here, LOL. The NFL is pressuring/influencing guys to get the vaccine.
Yeah.
They're saying if there's an outbreak, the team will be penalized heavily. My point is, no teammate of mine will feel that pressure from me because just because my teammates personally decide not to get the vaccine, I won't think they were a bad teammate. That's all. It's all love. Whether you are vaccinated or not, there is still a chance of getting COVID. I thought my point was simple, but I guess not. Now, DeAndre Hopkins actually responded to this, and this is where things get crazy. He responds to Jalen Ramsey saying that my girlfriend's brother in the military got the vaccine and had heart problems right after. When you stand for something, they hate you. But that's
Let me shut up, bro. Let me be quiet, cause I'm about to say something. I don't want nothing. I don't want to mess up the channel or nothing. I'm gonna just shut up. Just look, my girl, D-Hops, Jalen Ramsey. My girlfriend brother in the military got the vaccine and had heart problems right after. When you stand for something they hate.
It's not all DeAndre Hopkins would say. He went out and said that never thought I would say this, but being put in a position to hurt my team because I don't want to partake in the vaccine is making me question my future in the NFL. This is substantial information in a now deleted tweet from DeAndre Hopkins. This is a top 3 wide receiver, if not the best wide receiver in the NFL, saying that he may retire over this entire situation. Now, he did delete that tweet and he posted a tweet that's a little bit more cryptic saying freedom ? And I'm sure a lot of you guys have very strong opinions on this matter, so hopefully we could have a very respectful, open conversation in regards to this matter in the comment section down below. Do you think the NFL is overplaying their hand a little bit? Do you think they're being a little bit too aggressive, forcing players to get vaccinated or penalizing their teams?
I know you guys
and
watching these
crediting
highlights.
them with a loss if the worst case scenario was to happen? I do think that the media is kind of taking the worst case scenario and really glorifying it here just to run away with the story. But at the end of the day, I respect that we're all different people that have different opinions, and I hope we could just be respectful about what we think about what's going on. Aside from that, I'm your boy Mike, and I'm dropping our mic until our next upload.
Oh my God, bro. Anyways, man, make sure you comment, subscribe, bro. I will see you guys in the next video, bro. This is crazy, bro. Free D-Hobbs, bro. Hopefully he don't retire.